Hey guys! Alright, to start out, we're going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer to put it all over the face. Just make sure you rub it in really well. Then we're taking the Professional by Benefit and just take a little bit of a pea-sized amount and just put it on the T-zone area to keep your face matte and to fill in any of the pores that are there. Then we are taking the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion and putting it all over the eyelids and then rubbing it in with your fingers. Alright, so I'm going to leave and do one of the eyes. I'll be right back. Peace. Alright, I'm back. So now this is what the eye looks like. I didn't do the wing or the eyeliner and stuff yet, so now I'm taking this little flat brush and this MAC Studio Fix powder in NW18 and setting the primer with it on the eye. Then I'm taking this fluffy brush. It was from a special edition brush set. I'll link it down below. This is the Kat Von D Shade and Eye palette, and I'm mixing those two shades together, putting it into the crease and kind of blending it out with windshield wipers and circular motions. Then I'm taking that little brown neutral color and putting that a little bit closer into the crease with the same brush and just blend it out really well. You can go over that a couple times until you get to about the color that you want. Then taking that flat brush from the same brush set and taking the second darker color and putting that a little bit closer in the crease too. And then kind of blend it out. Take the fluffy brush if you need to blend it. Then taking that brush and putting that on half of the outer eye to kind of add a little bit of a dimension and kind of blend it out. Then taking the darker brown with that same thing and kind of outline the outer V part and kind of blend it out as well. You can also use the fluffy brush like I am. Then taking this Glitz eye glue and I'm putting it in the very inner half of my thing, being careful to make a clean line. And then I'm kind of taking off the excess a little bit with my finger and kind of tapping it in. And then taking this Glitz glitter thing and that flat brush, I'm patting it all over that area over the glue. Make sure when you have the glue on and you're grabbing the glitter to not open your eye very much, or else the glue will stick to your eye, which won't be pretty cool. So yeah, just put it on there, and there will be some excess. There'll be a lot of fallout. That's why we're doing it before the foundation. And just taking that light brown neutral color again and just kind of blending the edges. Take a little bit of fluffy brush to blend out and brush off some of the excess. Then I'm taking that whitish thing in that neutral area, and then the white as well, onto the brow bone with that white shading brush. Then I'm taking my foundation, Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, and mixing it with the MAC Mineralized Foundation and using my Tarte buffing brush and mixing it in with that and kind of dotting it all over the face. Then I'm buffing it out with that brush. Still dotting. There we go, there's the buffing. So just kind of, I sped this up, but just kind of do it in circular motions, kind of go down strokes around, just make sure you buff it in really well. This brush kind of leaves more of a sheer thing, which I kind of like, so if you see a little bit of imperfections, that's okay. Then I'm putting concealer under my eyes to highlight and other areas to highlight the face in Fair Neutral Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I'm putting it under my eyes, on the chin, on the tip of the nose, and around the sides of my nose where I get a little red. Then I'm also using the concealer to kind of carve out the wing area around there. And I'm trying out this brush from the set to see if it works well for concealer. It blended pretty well, but the problem was it left streak marks, so I had to go back in with my Real Technique sponge. And you'll see a little bit when I do that. And then there's a brush thing came off. So yeah. There's the Real Technique sponge. And so you kind of blend it in with your Real Technique sponge. So just kind of tap it and just kind of keep going, basically. So yeah. Okay, now I'm using that little flat brush again, and using my Rimmel Stay Matte powder and under my eyes, and then also on my T-zone area. Sorry, the light kind of changed at the moment because I had to pause because my light kind of died, so I had to let it charge. Then I'm also taking the Studio Fix powder and setting the rest of my face, and then taking those 2 shades again with that brush and going under my lash line. And just kind of like lightly doing it, nothing like precise or anything. Then taking that flat shader brush and taking that light brown and just kind of going across lash line, kind of about halfway through and maybe around 3/4 to halfway around. Then I'm taking the eyeliner. You can take your time at the wing, obviously, because you want to make it perfect. Comment below if you want us to do a wing eyeliner tutorial, because that'd be really fun. So I'm just doing the wing and then kind of guiding it down across. My wing eyeliner was actually kind of a mess in this video, so I didn't really want to show it up really close. But feel free, because I went through it really quickly, but just take your time with it and it'll work out. And just practice makes perfect. Remember, makeup wash off at the end of the day. So if you mess up, just try again, use concealer, or like before you go to bed, practice before you go to sleep, before you wash off your makeup, practice a technique or something before you go to sleep. It'll really help improve your skills. That's what I did for a while. Alright, now I'm taking this blue eyeliner. The name kind of smudged off, so I don't remember what it's called, but I put that in the waterline. Sorry if you're a little squeamish to seeing this kind of stuff, but so I kind of put it in my waterline to kind of give my eyes a little bit of a pop, since I have blue eyes. My eyes are a little bit watery, but oh well. And then taking this the white eyeshadow that we put on the brow bone into the inner corner. I'm taking this kind of stippling brush and using the Tarte waterproof bronzer sample thing I have, and I use that as a bronzer, obviously, and kind of putting it around the sides of my cheeks and on the temples, and just kind of blending it in. I really like this brush for blush and bronzer. It's really cool. Now I realize I didn't do my brows yet, so I'm quickly filling them in, kind of making a little bit closer set. There we go. A little thicker than usual, but oh well. Then I'm taking this lipstick from NARS. This came from the Killer Heels set. Don't remember the name at the moment. I'll link it down below. I'll write the name. Then I realized that the lip was too pink, so I kind of put this nude one on top to kind of space it out. Then I'm taking the Becca Glow palette and using Pearl, the lightest one, and just kind of putting it all over cheeks. And I hide the points of my cheekbone. I also kind of put it on my tip of the nose, which you'll see later, and my Cupid's bow. But you don't know is it the like little very like a V part of your lip. But yeah. You may be curious why I put my highlighter on before my blush, but it just kind of like, you put the highlighter on and then you can easily just use the blush to kind of blend them both in together. I saw this technique from Nikki Tutorials, so follow her. She's really cool and really good. So I'm going to take my blush from Aveda, and then just kind of blend it all together and mix it together. And there's like a close-up of the eye. And we're all done, so I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and tune in for our next tutorial. All the links will be down below, and please subscribe to watch any more tutorials. And we'll see you guys next time.